How's it going, boys? It's me, your favorite Snake Souls merchant. And we all have seen a millionaire, a billionaire, a Hollywood elite that just tries and tells everyone what they should do, how they should live their lives, how they spend their money, how they should do things, what they should like and what they should dislike. And every normal person is instantaneously thinking, how can you be so arrogant that you know what's better for me? And a lot of us don't understand how people like that can be so blind and so self-righteous, thinking that they just know what's best. Today we're gonna be doing a thought experiment to see if you are the exact same as the snobbish type of Hollywood elites. And spoiler alert, yes you are. Most likely 100% you are. Because you see, we humans are not actually unique. There's a lot of things that we all share, and it just measures a little bit what's more tame and what's more not tame. But this primal instinct is pretty much shared by almost absolutely everyone. And this is going to be a very simple thought experiment. All you need to do is think about something you're good at, or something you think you're even good at. It doesn't matter if it's true or not, you just need to think about something you can do, and you think you're relatively good at it, or that you are good at it. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be something as a hobby, it can be something in your job, it can be some kind of skill, it can be anything. Pick absolutely anything. The world is your oyster and you're free to choose, as long as you think you're good at it. Okay, so you pick the thing that you're good at it. I'm gonna use, well, putting crates in a neat pyramid as an example. Everyone can get behind it and understand how complex it is to just take a crate, put it in a square, put it in a pyramid, put it in whatever. Now imagine if you're good at it. Sure, you most likely understand that you're not the best in the world when it comes to it, and you may even understand that maybe your technique is not the most efficient out there. Now imagine, you get someone who does the same thing, and you're doing it at the same time. Well, and the other person does not do it as efficiently as you. Their technique is worse, they're more sloppy, they do things wrong. What happens? Most of you will tell that person and give them tips on how they should do it. Ain't I right? Huh, that's very interesting. Sure, some people will say that they're not gonna do it, but tried and true, give it time, and you see a person doing something wrong for an extended period of time, and especially if you are connected in some way, sooner or later, you're gonna tell them how to do it better if they don't pick up on it themselves. And this is the exact thing. And now a little bit deeper. Now think that someone new comes in and tells you that you are doing it incorrectly. AKA, imagine that you're the person who is now putting the crates not in the most correct order, not in the most efficient way. But you're doing it. You think you're doing it fine. And then someone just magically comes in and tells you you're doing it wrong. Ain't that snobbish? And this is a very good example. Why? Because it's the most primal and lowest example that I can think of. And this is the exact same thing the Hollywood elites, the millionaires and billionaires are doing. You need to understand that those are the 1%ers. It doesn't matter if it was absolute 100% luck that they became the 1%ers. They still did something that made them lucky enough to become that. AKA, they know a fair few things about how to make their life better. And it doesn't matter if you agree with them or not. The proof is in the pudding. They are the 1%ers, and we are the plebs. So, if a person wants to help, if a person wants to be good, they sometimes will tell people what to do. Now, isn't this suddenly starting to sound actually like something that we know? AKA, it's called elitism. When the millionaires and billionaires start to tell you what to do to make your life better because that's just more better. Maybe those people actually did it, and it worked out for them. But considering it's not working out for you, or you just simply don't want to do it because someone tells you, you think that it is absolutely ridiculous that they tell you that. But you see, the putting crates in a neat order, a pyramid, or whatever, is the same exact thing that those millionaires and billionaires are doing. They just want other people, sometimes, to do things better, to make them more happy and whatnot. Not everyone self-righteous in Hollywood actually tells people what they should do. throughout pure elitism. Some people actually mean and want to give tips to people to make their lives better. But it comes off as, well, brash and completely, self-centered. Because other people don't understand. But it's essentially the same thing. It's just the scale-up version. And if you were in that position, if you said, yes, I would give advice to the person carrying and putting the crates so they do a better job, well, congratulations. There is a chance that you would do the exact same thing instead of those millionaires and billionaires and Hollywood elites, and you would also tell people that they are doing and what they should be doing correctly, because obviously you know better. And they have money to prove it, they have titles, they have fame, they have things. So, in their minds, it's all justified. They have done something, and it worked. And, well, you can do the same thing and maybe it works out for you too. It doesn't matter if they come out self-centered. That is the reality of things. So, you most likely could possibly be doing the same exact thing if you were a millionaire or a billionaire, and you would be telling people how to live and how to do things and what they should do and what they shouldn't do. Because that's just how we people are. The only real factor here is how much do you want this? Because when we specifically talk, for example, about Hollywood, it's just people that they want to be seen by others and they want the attention and they want everything. So they will say things like this to get the attention because they're thinking they're gonna get the attention and they're helping people and that's gonna be thumbs up from everyone, right? It's a little bit more nuanced when it comes to exactly that specific situation, but you kind of get it, don't you now? That the way that the elites tell you how to live and what you should be doing and what's right and what's wrong is essentially the same thing as the box example of stacking the crates, of putting the crates and doing it correctly and doing it incorrectly. Taking advice from others and shooing advice from others when they tell you what to do. It's pretty easy, honestly. And most people, well, pretty much all people, are the exact same. So, think about it. If you were a Hollywood millionaire, or just a billionaire or millionaire, if you were a star, would you tell other people what to do? Maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't. But you would definitely think one thing, that you definitely know something better than someone else. Because you are the 1%. And because you are the 1%, you are 100% justified in thinking that you are better than some people. That's just the way life is. There's honestly nothing to do about it. This was Kuzer Sensen. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my channel, check out Discord, check out the Patreon, check out everything. And have a nice day. Bye-bye.